Hi everyone, welcome to week 6 of the chair-based exercise session. My name is Beth from the Macmillan Movement One-Stop Service. I hope you're enjoying the sessions. We're into the 6th week of them now. If it's your first time, just to give you some info, this is a session which takes place all in a chair, so all seated exercises. We go through a little bit of a warm-up first of all, stretch out some muscles, then get your heart rate up a little bit, and then we're going to be doing a few strength exercises as well. If you prefer to have a bit more strenuous exercise, there is an option on a Thursday morning where we do the exercises seated, and it's a little bit more vigorous. So as always with these sessions, you can take them at your own pace. So you have to stay up with me the whole time. You can go quicker, you can go slower, you can pause, take a break, and always have a glass of water with you. So if you feel like you need to pause and have a quick drink, you can. And if you feel like we're going a bit easy for you, so you've done this all the 6 weeks and you want to go a bit faster or do a bit more, then please feel free. You can always adapt it to suit you. The Movement Service does offer one-to-one advice as well, so if you would like to get a bit more personal tailored support, the contact details are below. You can give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Similarly, something you're not sure of, and if you've got any concerns about whether it's right for you or any health concerns, please get in touch and we can advise about that. And finally, just a reminder, if you're not feeling well at all during the session, please do leave it for today and come back when you're feeling better. And if it's a long-term issue, then please do contact your medical team and seek advice whether it's safe to return to the exercise. Okay, so before we begin today, like normal, we'll use a couple of tins or bottles or something for weight. So I'm using the same as last time. There's 2 cans of tinned tomatoes, but you could use literally anything that adds a bit of weight. Okay, so we're not going to use those just yet. First of all, we'll be doing our warm-up. So in your chair, we're just going to sit nice and tall to start with. So the most important thing to start with is your posture right. So if you make sure you have your feet flat on the floor, shoulders back and chest up, and just take a few deep breaths to start with whilst you're in good posture with your shoulders back. And we're going to start at the head right down to the toes, warming up the muscles. So first of all, we're going to warm up by turning the head from side to side, just nice and slowly, getting some rotation in the neck. Okay, and then up and down. Good, and this time we're going to do rotations in a circle, so clockwise to start with, big rotation round, and opposite direction. Good, okay, moving on to the shoulders. So we're just shrugging and rolling up now. So lifting the shoulders and rolling them back. Good. And then this time rolling them forwards. Good. And then we move on to warming up our wrists now. So you're going to take two fists out in front and put them on top of each other and just roll them in a forward motion. This is a good one to do if your wrists get a little bit stiff in the morning. This time roll them in towards yourself now. Good. Okay, so moving down the body now onto the abdominal area. So we're going to do a few twists. So if you put one hand on top of your arm, like this, and you're going to twist one side and then rotate the other side. So just nice and slow. Try and keep your feet flat on the floor as you do it. Okay, and then this time we're going to do some side bends. So you can use one arm on the chair and just reaching down the other side like this. So you don't have to go too far, just getting a little bit of a stretch. So you're not trying to touch the floor or anything, just stretching down. And this one we're trying to keep upright, so we're not leaning forward, just going straight down to the side. Good, okay, and then down onto the legs. So we're going to lift the knee up, and we're just going to bend and straighten the leg a few times. Warming up the knee joint, and same with the leg. So just literally just bending and straightening a few times. Okay, and then this time we're going to work the ankle. So we're going to rotate the ankle. I've started anti-clockwise just to be different. So just a circular motion. So you don't have to lift your leg up. I'm just doing to show you. You can keep your foot near the floor to rotate. Okay, opposite way. So clockwise this time. Okay, and other leg. So nice big circular motion. So just slowly for these exercises and opposite direction. Good, and then this time back to the other foot, and we're just gonna point and flex. So point forward and then flex your toes up to the ceiling. Just getting a bit of a stretch in your calf now, back of your leg, and other side. Good stuff. Okay, brilliant. So we just loosened everything off. For the next few minutes, we're just going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So gradually going to be getting a bit harder and use some of the bigger muscles in your body. And hopefully at the end of it, you'll feel a little bit like your heart rate's raised and you're breathing a little bit faster. But as always, go at your own pace. So if you sit at the end of your chair, first of all, we're just going to march. So lifting your knees nice and high. You can start just with swinging your arms gently and then gradually try and move them a little bit more vigorously. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds to start with. Okay, 10 more seconds. Good. Okay, the next one we're going to do is heel digs. So you're going to point your toe up like this and dig the heel into the ground. And as you do that, you're going to move your arms up and down. So you're literally just tapping your foot out in front of you, stretching your foot out. So if you're struggling a bit with coordination, it really doesn't matter what you're doing with your arms, as long as you're moving and you're getting your heart rate up. So don't worry if you're not exactly doing what I'm doing in this bit, because it's just to get warm and work your heart and your lungs. Okay, 10 more seconds. Good. Okay, the next one is going to be stepping to the side with your leg like this. So opening out this muscle. As this is the cardio section, it's not well watered in. Try and go fairly fast. And if you can, add in your arms as well. So 20 more seconds of this one. Good. Okay, and next one we're going to do, just set yourself back up, is a little bit of punching out in front. So again, you can go as fast or as slow as you like. And if you feel like you're not breathing any faster, or you haven't really got your heart rate up yet, then you might want to start doing a bit more vigorous. But if you're already breathing heavier, then you can just keep a little bit slower. Okay, good. And then we're going to go straight back into the marching. And we've got 1 more minute of this just to get nice and warm. So again, judge your own pace. If you want to get going a bit faster. Okay, so 30 seconds. Good, and have a rest. So hopefully that had the desired effect, warming you up. It's a little bit colder out there now, so you might have appreciated it. So any of those little things we did there, good to just do throughout the day. If you want to keep the muscles going just while you're watching TV, getting some blood going in your circulation. So yeah, little tip, you don't have to do them all in one go, just 30 seconds at a time will help with circulation and things. Okay, so the next part of the workout is doing a little bit of strength work now. So this is the point where you need your cans. So we're going to do 4 strength exercises, and then the last one will be another little cardio exercise that's a bit faster, and we're going to go through them all twice. So it's a mixture for your upper body and your lower body as well. So what I'll do, I'll explain first, and then we'll do 10 together. So the first one is called a row. So it's working the muscles on your back, and these muscles are very good for your posture, help pull your shoulders back. So make sure you've got flat feet on the floor, and sit right towards the edge of the chair, and you're just going to lean forward in the chair and hold the cans down past your knees, and you're going to pull them back, pull your arms back so your elbows are going back towards the wall. I think I'm going to sit sideways just so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, you can see my hands are by my knees and pulling my elbows back, and the cans end up near my hips. So we're going to do 12 of these today. So when you're ready, I'm going to go through them. So really trying to squeeze your shoulders back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff. And so the next one is your calf raises. So this is the one where you put your hands on your legs, and all you do is lift your toes up, and you should feel this muscle, big muscle back of your leg working, and then back down. So lifting up and back down. So when you're ready, we'll do 12 of these again. So you may find that you want to use different weight for different exercise now. So you might want to find something heavier to put on your leg while you're doing this one. Or it might just be a good stretch for the legs to do without. But with this one, we're trying to build a bit of strength in the calf muscle. Okay, one more. I lost count. I think that was roughly 12. Okay. Next one, back to your upper body. We're going to do a chest exercise. So to start with, you're going to raise the cans up like this, so kind of a 90-degree angle with your elbows, and you're going to pull them in towards each other and then open back up. So you might want to have a little bit lower, but try and get as high as you can, really, with up to a 90-degree angle. Okay, so yeah, try and keep chest up, feet flat on the floor, good posture for this one. And then when you're ready, we'll do 12 repetitions. 2, 3, so trying to bring your elbows as close in as they can and stretch your arms back as far as they can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Okay, so the next one is there's 2 options for this one. So we're going to do, as it's week 6, we'll add a little bit of a harder exercise, but I'll give you 2 options. So the first option is a sit to stand. So as it suggests, you're going to stand up. So you're on the edge of the chair, up to a standing position, and then lower yourself back down to sit in, and up again straight. So we're just literally standing and sitting up. It's a really good exercise for all your lower body, and it gets builds up the strength in particularly your quadriceps front. If that's too much and not able to stand, the other alternative is to have the cans on your legs and do a leg extension, working the same muscle, your quadricep. So just bending and straightening. So I'm going to do the sit to stands and 12 times. If you're doing this one, same 12 both legs. So for the sit to stands, if you're ready, feet flat, chest up, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff, well done. So that one obviously is a bit harder. So even if you only manage to do 3 or 4 of those, you can keep building up your strength and how many you can do, and you can take your own pace with that one. Brilliant. Okay, so the last one, we're just going to get the heart rate going. So we're going to do, like we did in the warm-up, your star steps. So it's stepping to the side and raising your arms like this. So we're going to do quite quickly. So instead of rotating, you can just extend the leg to the side like this. If you're a bit tired, you can just use your legs. Ten more seconds. Good, well done. So if you need to grab a little quick drink, do so. We're going to repeat those 5 exercises again for a second set. Just going to be exact same again. If you want to, if you're feeling that these were a bit easier, a bit too easy, you might want to find something a bit heavier, as this is trying to increase your strength. So if the tin cans really aren't feeling anything, you might want to go grab a bit more weight. And a little bit of a tip, if you want to make things heavier, you can use a carrier bag and put two tins in one, and same with the arm, so you've got double the weight there. And you can obviously add as much as you want into the carry bag to keep and making it heavier and heavier as you build your strength up. I haven't got enough tins to do that, so I'm just going to stick with one each arm. Okay, so back to the first one, which was the row. So put your bum right at the edge of the chair, feet flat, leaning forward, hands just in front of the knee, and rowing back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff. And then straight into your calf raises. So tins on the knees and lifting up. So you're lifting your heels nice and high and then flat on the floor. Remember, nice posture, shoulders back, and sit up nice and tall in your chair. Keep losing count on this one. We'll call that 12. And the next one was your chest press. So again, feet flat, chest up, so trying to use your abdominal muscles to sit up nice and tall. Hands up by your ears, and then bringing your elbows rotating in towards. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Just give your shoulders a bit of a roll after that one. So the next one is back to the sit to stands again. So remember, do what's right for you. This one I'm going to do a 12, but you do as many as you can. Doesn't matter how many, it's about what's right for you. So nice and tall to start with, feet flat, push up through your feet and up into 1, 2. If you're doing this first time as well, you can push off on the chair if you need to get yourself up. But as you're obviously trying to work your leg muscles, try and not use your arms if you can. You can put them here to avoid temptation. Okay, last one. Good stuff. Final one, the star steps, 30 seconds again. So we'll go straight into it. So we're tapping out to the side and lifting your arms up. So this is the last exercise, so last push. 10 more seconds. Good, well done. Good work. So that's the hard bit over for today. So hopefully you're feeling that you're getting stronger over the weeks. You can also, if you don't feel that was quite enough, you can always pause the video and repeat them all for a third set. So we did them all twice then, so you can go back and do them again 3 times if you're feeling like you want to challenge yourself even more. But if not, then we'll move on to the final section, which is the cool down and doing some stretches. So if you sit tall in your chair, first of all, we're just gonna rotate the shoulders again. So we did this at the beginning. So we've worked them quite hard as exercises, so just loosening them off again. And then same like we did before, bending and straightening the knee a few times. Okay, so we're going to stretch and move to the side again. See my leg. So we're going to stretch the hamstring first. So if you put your foot out straight in front, the other leg's going to stay bent, and then all you do is lean forward. You need to be right at the edge of the chair. And lean forward so you feel the stretch down the back of the leg that's straight. So you don't have to go too far, it's just to feel gentle stretching down this leg. Okay, and swap sides. So other leg straight now. And just leaning forward so you feel the stretch. Okay, good. Next one's to stretch your. So you need to move to the side of the chair this time. So one leg's kind of hanging off. So only half your bum's on the chair. And you're going to take this leg backwards and sit up tall. So you should, my foot's just past the back of the chair now. So just get wherever you can comfortably. And you should feel the stretch in the front of your leg here and your hip. You can hold on the chair to keep your balance. Okay, and same other side. So one leg back, and then the other leg is in front of the chair. And sit up nice and tall. Good. And moving on to stretching your upper body now. So one arm on top of the other, and you're just going to push your arms forward and drop the head down. So you're stretching behind your shoulders now, the top of your back. So just forward. Okay, and then hands on the hips, and stretch the chest now. So you're pulling your elbows backwards and lifting the chest up nice and tall. So we worked the chest quite hard today in the chest press exercise, so good to stretch it back out. Good, and this time I'm going to try and stretch down the side of it. Get your arm as high as you can. That might be a good stretch already, just with your arm up, or you can start leaning to the side just to stretch a bit further. And you decide what's right for you. So if you feel a stretch there, just stay there. Same on the side, so stretching up and just leaning down, stretch the side of the body. Good stuff. And then onto the head now. So take your ear down towards your shoulder, so we're stretching this side of the neck. And same on the side. Good, and then look up to the ceiling. And down to the floor. Okay, so just in your chair, just gonna take a few nice deep breaths and close your eyes if you want to. And just deep breath in through the nose. And then long exhale. So try and practice being in good posture, I keep saying, with your shoulders back. Just filling up the lungs, getting the oxygen back around the body. Okay, this time big deep breath, and as you take the breath, you're going to stretch up. And as you exhale, going to pull the arms down. So same again, deep breath in. And exhale as you pull round. Last time, deep breath in. And exhale as you pull round. Good stuff. And then just give everything a little bit of a shake. Off. Brilliant. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this session, week 6. I hope you feel like you're keeping active during this time. As I said at the beginning, there is a slightly harder version on Thursdays that you can join, or if not, we'll be back next Tuesday with another chair-based session. So have a lovely week and stay safe, and remember, keep active as much as you can, little and often. No pressure to do anything too strenuous, too much. Just make it right for you. And if you want a bit of personal advice, help with your own plan with what's right for you, please do get in touch. I would be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.